Perhaps not official, but tweets and reports and words from Mr. Musk himself suggest that he's getting that $56 billion, and the shares have been okay with it today with the rally. Hatem Dhiab joins us from Gerber Kawasaki Wealth and Investment Management. So how do we determine what's real here, what's tweets and what's rumor? Hatem, does it look like he's going to get the payout?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to happen. Good to see you, Oliver. And listen, it's the power of marketing, right? I think Tesla has put a tremendous effort to get the individual shareholders, the retail shareholders to vote, and I think that's paid off for Musk.
Okay. So when you look at the shares responding, they ramped really hard earlier. Market's kind of come off since. The whole market got a little soft, but Tesla has been up all day. What does that tell you, Hatem? What do you think about that?
Well, undoubtedly, this, not having this issue or this kind of, fight around his compensation removes a huge overhang on Tesla stock, right? Like everyone is afraid. I mean, Tesla is Elon, Elon is Tesla. So I think not having him there, or, if you think of that as blackmailing or not, but if the risk of not having Elon running Tesla is a huge one. So I think not having this overhang is great for the stock.
Any tension between you and Ross on that subject? Because you sound a lot more pro Elon than he has in our recent interviews.
Listen, I don't think anybody is happy. At least at Gerber Kawasaki, we're not happy with how distracted Elon has been, the performance of the company for the last 2 or 3 years, but also being involved with the company for the last 10 years or so. I learned not to bet against him. I think, the last 2 years with the person of Twitter, Tesla has really suffered tremendously. And if Elon gets back to work, I think we'll see better days ahead.
Does what is now the standard? Rather, I guess I should say it. Once this goes through, if it does, I mean, his intimation has been, if you don't give me this money, then I'm going to be doing other stuff, basically. So right. Then it seems the other side of that coin would be if he doesn't get the money, he should be refocused, which is kind of your point. So how do we measure that then going forward?
It's impossible. He already owns 13% of Tesla, right? So I think at this point, and I think the biggest problem for me is a change of direction. Tesla is going to focus on Robotaxis, while their business, their main business, which is selling electric cars, has been suffering over the last couple of years. Tesla is one of the few Max 7s that actually had declining revenue, declining sales, and there is some issues around that. So I think we need Elon to focus on that. Now, saying that I can't bet against Elon, I don't know how this Robotaxi story is going to play out over the next 5 years, but it's certainly not going to be driving revenue over the next year or two. So I think that's really one of the biggest problems for us.
What about then the Cybertruck and other initiatives within Tesla that might kind of take on that AI spin? I mean, is Robotaxi the only way to implement new tech from some of the AI stuff, or can we see improvement in the software for the vehicles? Can we see other ventures?
Yeah. Well, I don't think Cybertruck has been kind of a mass-produced vehicle, and it's never meant to be that way. So you're not going to see a meaningful increase in revenues because of that.
So that's not it.
Yeah, that's not it, right? So, but the FSD, right, the full self-driving software, and frankly, because Tesla has been so early in having data, they were supposed to be the main AI kind of company because they've created and they've run so much data. 60% of employees at Tesla are software engineers, blah blah blah. What that's changing right now. Elon is saying that he may be creating an AI company outside of Tesla, and that's frankly one of the biggest worries for investors. Is we want all this stuff to be built within Tesla because that's what we were promised.
Yeah, true. So then, do we have new standards, benchmarks for them over the next couple of quarters here? Or is this just right now navigating kind of a tough economy for EVs in general?
Well, the vote doesn't really mean much, right? It's just now they have to go back to Delaware and figure out if they can ratify, or there's an appeal, I guess, So they have to figure out if that comp package will go through. And then once he gets that comp package, I don't know if the board will give him another comp package. But I think ultimately we need to see if we need to see this through and see what Elon does after that.
All right. Shares looking like maybe they're ready to give the man some more leash. So
it's been a rough ride, man. Yeah. So I think it's I hope it works out. I mean, we still own almost 300,000 shares. So for us, even though we haven't been buying it and we lightened up a little bit, we want Tesla to succeed.
Yeah, you're still aligned. All right. Thanks for the check-in, Hatem. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Dhiab from Gerber Kawasaki. All right. Tesla hanging in there today.